Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to our YouTube channel. And today we are going to have a political conversation. And this political conversation is actually about Raila Amolo Odinga being arrested by the government. Could there be plans by the government actually to arrest Raila Amolo Odinga? Because in the recent, members who are affiliated to Kenya Kwanza, they have been coming out to say that Raila Amolo Odinga should be arrested immediately. For example, Senator Jerilei came out recently and said that we should arrest Raila Amolo Odinga. And the reasons which actually he gave why it is very necessary for Raila Amolo Odinga to be arrested is because Raila Amolo Odinga has been reading demonstrations across the country. And those demonstrations have actually led to loss of properties because they have actually led to destructions of properties. Second, loss of life. And third, Raila Amolo Odinga has made our economy to slow down because all those days that Raila Amolo Odinga has been having mass demonstrations, it is as if the economical activities of various towns always come to a standstill. And that's why Jerilei believes that Raila Amolo Odinga has broken the law. And because he has broken the law, the government should go forward and arrest Raila Amolo Odinga and put him behind bars. Because Jerilei believes that if Raila will be arrested, nothing will happen. Because Raila is like any other Kenyans, and no Kenyan is above the law. So that was actually the call of Senator Jerilei. And then also the Secretary General of UDA, Cleophas Marala, who is also a member of the executive, has actually come out clearly when he was actually having a UDA recruitment. He said that Raila Amolo Odinga has actually broken the law. And because Raila Amolo Odinga has broken the law, he should be held accountable. Because as per the constitution of our republic, if you have to picket, if you have to hold demonstrations, if you have to have mass action, there is a requirement that you must fulfill or along. And one of the biggest requirement is that demonstrations, picketing must be done by actually not infringing on the rights of others. That means must be done peaceful. That means activities of other individuals must continue as normal. Let's say people who are trading, they should continue trading as you do your demonstrations. And peace must be maintained. But if you look at Raila demonstrations, you will find they are chaotic. And that's why you will find that people are throwing stones to the police who are actually frustrated like any other person because of the high cost of living. People are destroying other people's property in the protest that they are protesting. So that's why Cleophas Malala, who is the UDA Secretary General, has to call Mr. Kindiki that Raila Amolo Odinga should be arrested, arraigned in court, and prosecuted for the ills he has done for this country. Because Raila Amolo Odinga is actually making the economy of this country to stagnate, is making our economy to go to recession. Because you will find that most of the time when we have demonstrations, it is as if any economical activities comes to a standstill. And that's why Cleophas Malala feels that Raila Amolo Odinga should be arrested and arraigned in court and put into bars. So that's actually what we had to discuss about today. But before we look into the implications of arresting Raila Amolo Odinga, and if it is true that Raila Amolo Odinga is going to be arrested, take a minute or two, subscribe to this YouTube channel, give this video a like, share the video to your friends, and if they are lovers of politics, then request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And always, whenever you subscribe to this YouTube channel, make sure you smash the bell button. Now, what are the implications of arresting Raila Amolo Odinga? And also, what were the objectives for Senator Jerry and Cleophas Malala coming out and urging the government to arrest Raila Amolo Odinga? One of the objectives of coming out and say Raila Amolo Odinga should be arrested, one is to make Raila Amolo Odinga to fear. Because once any person hears about that, nobody will feel okay. Everybody feel that if I'm going to be arrested, what will be the next thing? So they may be inducing fear to Raila Amolo Odinga so that actually he can be forced to go back to the bipartisan talks. Another thing which I think they might be doing is also to gauge the reaction of the population. When they say that, you will find the people who are actually the intelligence service is trying to sniff out and see what will be the reaction from the population. And if they find that the population is not interested, then they can go forward and arrest Raila Amolo Odinga. And then another thing is also to induce fear to the followers of Raila Amolo Odinga. Because followers, politicians, they will say, if Raila Amolo Odinga could be arrested, what about us? And you will find that most of the politicians will bowl behind. And that means the demonstration, the following demonstration will be actually, its aggressiveness will come down. So those are the objective of these two key leaders in UDA coming out to say Raila Amolo Odinga should be arrested. And the big question is this: can Raila Amolo Odinga be arrested? Remember, Raila Amolo Odinga is a person who have an international image. Raila Amolo Odinga has been agitating for democracy for the longest time possible. For those politicians who are alive, Raila Amolo Odinga has a huge following. And because of those three things, I don't think that William Samoei Ruto can move forward and arrest Raila Amolo Odinga, even if it is very true that Raila Amolo Odinga is not above the law and Raila Amolo Odinga can be arrested. But the repercussions is actually what can make the government to go slow on arresting Raila Amolo Odinga. And if the government want really to arrest Raila Amolo Odinga, then they will be prepared for the consequence, which actually will occur for around 1 month, 2 weeks, and then the country will go back to its activities. And that 1 month, that 2 months, is actually what the government is trying to avoid. And that's why you may find that the government may choose to go for the higher class of politician. They may arrest the followers of Raila Amolo Odinga and try to intimidate them so that they can bull out in the preparation and in the participation of any Raila political event. I don't know what's your take about all that. Please, I could like you to drop your comment in the message section. And if this was your first time to bump into this YouTube channel, I could request you kindly to take a minute or two, subscribe to this YouTube channel, smash the bell button, like our videos and other videos we have been making, share our videos, and also whenever you come across of our other videos to your friends. And if they are lovers of politics, then you request them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And with that, I say thank you. May you be blessed a lot.